gotta get this chicken tractor upgraded, just like we did the one over there with the plastic roofing panels and kind of reinforcing everything. So this one here, this one's a little bit worse for wear, especially on the front there. The frame needs to be kind of beefed up a little bit, and then I've got to take off all the hoops here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these pieces off and basically add a couple vertical supports here, and then I'll be able to reattach the chicken wire to the vertical supports here, and then these pieces will actually move out, and I'll have to recut the angles on those so that they match the front ones that are on by the door there. So once I get that done and get the actual structure fortified, I've got to fortify up by the front door there, and then I'm going to actually move it over into position before I add all my materials, so it's going to be much lighter to move over there. But right now I've got to take out all these PVC pipes and whatnot. But yeah, in the meantime, if I move it over there while it's nice and light, I think it's going to be a lot easier. The last one, I built it right here, and then I had to drag it all the way across halfway across the yard here, and it was just so heavy once I got it all put together. So I think this time I'm going to work a little smarter and a little less harder, because who doesn't like that? Okay, well, I got the bottom, with the help of Gloria, I got the bottom plate on there to make everything kind of stiffen it up and kind of re-secure it. And we flipped it back over. Now I'm going to go ahead and drill holes for the pull cable, and then add some 45s to 3 of the corners here that don't have it. And that'll help kind of stiffen up the frame here. And then I'll be ready to start building the roof structure. Alright, well, I think with that bracing done, I think we're able to I'm going to go ahead and try to pull this into position. That was nice and easy, and I can definitely tell the chicken tractor is a lot more sturdy and structurally sound, having added those braces in each of the corners. That one was already there. We have it set up for a water bucket, and then getting that other brace in there. Now we got to start tackling building out the roof structure. think? Like that. See, they're gonna make it flat right there.
Do you have a pencil?
Look at that.
Look at that.
All right. Take it over and measure.
So the deal of it is we're behind schedule. So not only do we have to wrap this up today, but we have a duck house to make for a friend, and he needs his pencil. What is he gonna do without his pencil? Anyway, and we have to make another chicken tractor. So we are behind schedule.
All right, guys, well, looks like we're ready to start putting the roof kind of support beams on there. What I did was with this chicken wire here, since we have, it was on there already, I'm just stapling along here, and then the beams that go across there will actually sandwich that down and help add a little structural integrity to that. Did it on both sides over here, and you can see I've got the first piece over there. I'm going to go ahead and start attaching that side and then this side, and then we will be ready for roofing. That takes care of the roof supports there. I can start putting some plastic panels up. All right, well, I've got the first roofing panel in position and secured in place. Now I can just start overlapping and working my way down. All right, well, we've got the second side of roof panels on, and now I'm just gonna take the grinder, trim off the excess there, and those excess pieces that I cut off the top there, that is gonna be my top of the roof kind of ridge cap pieces. So nothing gets wasted, everything gets used. It works out great. Hi, Maddie. All right, well, we got the roof on. We have a little overhang there so the water will run off and run off the sides here so it doesn't go inside the run or inside the little chicken tractor. But yeah, we're ready to put some birds in here.
The water maybe. They're so hot.
Yeah, they get a little lot cooler out here. And I think it's just especially hot since they're all packed together in the box. You guys probably are gonna love the fresh air. And the grass.
Oh, they're chunky monkeys.
Yeah, some of them are quite chunky.
So much cooler out here.
I gotta take those screws out of the back.
Yeah. Before one of them impales itself on there. More meat birds on pasture.